Hi. Just got done watching a movie on the beach here. There's a restaurant that puts on they put up a big screen and then they put speakers out and they play a movie every Thursday night. They kind of have something special every day, and Thursday night is movie night. Uh, we watched Fool's Gold with Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey. Uh, It's got Donald Sutherland in it, Kevin Hart, a bunch of other people. It's a really good movie. And I couldn't remember the name of the movie, so I actually went and looked it up before I started recording this. And it's Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey did two movies together. You know, the How to Lose a Man in 10 Days, where you try and trigger each other to the point where you try and push each other away, and then when you figure out that you can't trigger each other enough, then you just fall in love, right? And realize that there's nothing you can do to keep from loving one another. Powerful message, right? And then Fool's Gold is all about externalizing wealth and chasing the treasure out there, and then in the end, figuring out that you know that love pretty much conquers all of it. And then even the people that they were competing against for the treasure were they ended up sharing it with in the end. And the only ones that didn't get it were the ones that owned the property that the treasure was on. Huh. Think about that one for a little while. I was thinking about making a video about masculine and feminine energy, but does it really matter? I don't know. I think it's important to understand what those two things are, but I didn't think that it was, you just kind of go with the flow and then give what the universe takes you and maybe share what the things that you learn during the day. This is something that I've kind of known for a while, but it was so interesting that it was right in front of me on a film here on the beach. So, that was a big critter. There's still a lot of critters around. I don't know what that was. I'm not sure if I've seen one of those before. I don't know. They've got these chameleons here that make this boo boo noise. I talked about them before in one of my other videos. It's not important. What would be your dream? What would be your dream of what you would want to do more than anything in the world? I think I know what my dream would be. Be to, find somebody that really wanted to, that wasn't afraid of expressing their love in public, in the public eye, and people, and sharing their gifts with the people. It's really hard to do it virtually. I mean, we can make Zoom meetings all day long and make YouTube videos, but unless we get out there and show the love for the people that we are in contact with every day, then what's the point? The last thing I think any of us really want to do is isolate ourselves on videos, but shouldn't be afraid to show yourself on a video either. I keep getting shown things that have powerful messages. Just before I watched Fool's Gold, I watched a video of Tom Hanks getting in front of a crowd of students during an acting class. And he said, the first thing he said, the most important lesson that you can learn in acting is how to get rid of self-consciousness. It doesn't matter what you look like, what you sound like. You just have to let all of that go and just be you, right? Because it does matter. Beauty comes from the inside. I think I talked about it before, but You know, people come to beautiful places like this to just try and experience beauty out there. But if you're always looking for it out there, you'll never really find it inside of yourself. Anyway, love you guys. Simple message. Something I wanted to share with you. And maybe we'll do a video on masculine and feminine another day. Yeah. And how each of us are attuned. Usually, we're attuned to one more than the other, and it forces us to kind of master the other one to try to create balance within ourselves. We got to channel the right information that grounds our emotional state so that we love ourselves more fully. So, yeah. Wow. Love you infinitely, and I'll catch you on the next one.